Good evening and welcome to this Tuesday evening's Motion is the Lotion. Tuesday's moving night. I hope you're all well, albeit maybe a bit hot and a little bit sticky. It's been very warm, so we're going to just ease up a little bit. I think tonight is the politest word for it. I know there's been a few people, certainly at the start of the week, been struggling a little bit with the heat. So if you are joining us tonight, I will come on to tell you a little bit about what we're doing, time wise, rest wise, and circuit wise. We won't be doing as much, so we'll be finishing a tad earlier than normal. We will still warm up. We'll just cut that down again. I think people are warm enough. But again, for those that are joining us and that are new, welcome to tonight's session. My name's Andy, and this class on Facebook Live is brought to you through Keighley Healthy Living's Wellbeing at Home page and the Rethinking Pain programme based at Keighley Healthy Living. Just a little bit of housekeeping. Again, really warm night. Make sure you've got some water. You can just about see mine on the table behind me. Make sure you've got some fresh air. Make sure if you start to feel that you need to stop. This is not a cardio class. This is a functional movement class where you go at your own pace. So if that pace is a one way we need to stop, then we take a seat. Speaking of seats, you're going to need to have a chair. You're going to need to have something that's fixed. So like I've got the bar area here, or a table or a worktop. Something that you can put your back against and slide up and down. If not, you just repeat one of the exercises or the previous exercise. Maybe do that twice if you don't have the space. But tonight's and every other Tuesday night is to show you that you can do these movements in the comfort of your own home if you can't get out. And if you can, there are lots of classes locally in and around the area that I deliver, supported by various organisations, Keighley Healthy Living and the Rethinking Pain programme being one of those. So, it's also nice to know who is joining us tonight. As somebody said to me today, I was first on last week, and when I asked people to put a hand on to say hi, I'm here. She said, well, I didn't do it till late. I said, well, how did I know you were there? Because I can't see you guys, okay? So, to know that you're there, I need a wave. Okay, so I'm just going to have a quick look, see who has joined us already. So we have got that one viewer that we had last week. Is that viewer going to comment? Can we comment before we start? I don't know. Is there a comment coming? Not at present. Okay, so tonight's class, we will be cutting our time down. We're going to be doing 10 rounds or 10 movements, okay, cutting the time down by 15 seconds, okay, so you're going to have 45 seconds on each movement, and I've put 18 seconds in tonight. We normally do 15, that extra 3 sessions, because you might have to move around a little bit. You might have to move a chair, you might have to move a piece of furniture or something on a worktop. Okay, so again, without rushing and feeling pressured into having to get ready bang on the start time, I've just allowed that little bit more time. So what we'll do, we'll get warmed up. Okay, I can put my glasses down now. We'll have a little warm up. Like I said, it's gonna be brief, and then we'll get into the movements. We'll do knees and hips first. We'll do a set of backs. See where we are. I think you'll all be sort of turning around and going, no more, Andy. But I can't see that. But that's what we've had today. So I'm going to move this chair back to make sure I can get myself in focus with you guys. Okay, let's have a little look. Are we on? Yes, we are. Okay. So I'm just gonna drop that a little bit. Okay. All right, just a walk on the spot. Okay, it doesn't need to be any quicker than a walk. Let the hands just move quite naturally. Okay, and then if you bring them up, just an amble, focusing on your breathing, posture and your movements. We're going to bring those up to shoulder height and we're going to push away there. Okay, and bringing those back down to the sides. We're then just going to let the hands go back to a hanging position and a natural state of moving as we move our feet, and we're going to bring the feet to a stop. Okay, I'm going to use the bark and use the wall. I'm going to stand on one leg, I'm going to rotate my ankle joint, randomly turning different ways, just changing direction on a random basis. Keep that going. And we're going to change to the other foot. Okay, so I hope you can all see that. A lot of cracking going on with this ankle. Okay, we'll bob the feet down and we're walking again. Okay, just that steady walk. And those arms up. And a little push. Also get some music on. Okay, in your domain, work to the music. It always helps drowns my voice out as well. Just get those arms up to shoulder height. Okay, back into the sides. And drop those hands down. Okay, slow that down to a stop. Arms down the sides. And you're going to reach. And just hold the stretch. And you're going to come back up. Over to the other side. And back up we come. Over we go. 3 stretches on each side. And up. Over we go. And back up. Your final stretch to this side. And back up we come. And your last stretch, and hold in that position, and just gently out of that, off we go, moving those feet again and those arms again, everything nice and slow. Okay, and up to shoulder height with the arms. Okay, back into the sides. And relaxing the hands, keeping the feet going. And we're going to slow that to a stop. Okay, we're going to need to sit in a chair this time. Okay, so this time, sat in the chair, leg out, knee locked. Okay, leaning over, feeling the stretch down the back of that outstretched leg. And holding that position, keeping your head up so you can breathe properly, or not right tucked in, but a good postural position with your head. Okay, changing to the other leg. Again, focusing on that breathing. Okay, feeling the ease of that stretch. Over we go again. Feeling that ease off, and back up we come. Over we go. And up again. Last stretch on this side. Again, just hold that position. Feel that stretch ease away. We're going to sit up out of that one. Final stretch. Over we go. What we do, if you sat in the chair, let's just continue the warm up sat down. Okay, if you sat down, you can grab a drink of water. If I can take the lid off the bottle. You can't move your arms when you're drinking though. So see if you can grab yourself a quick slurp, get the arms going, and you're pushing out in front. Okay, I'm going to skip the next one because I'm going to stay sat down, okay, which would be where we turn our upper body, but we'll stay seated and we'll continue the rest of the warm up in a seated position. Arms back into the sides, resting the hands, keeping the feet going, and you're going to go into heel and toe. Good pull up, good push down, and we're going to move to the other foot. Keep that going. And slow that to a stop, get the feet going again, and those arms. Put shoulder height. Okay, and keep those arms up at shoulder height if you can. If you can't, they can come down a little bit. You can even go down to the floor, to be fair. Okay, but I like to see the shoulders nice and level, or the arms nice and level, sorry. Back in to moving the arms. Okay, going to relax those. Put them on my thighs, and we're slowing that to a stop. Okay, looking straight at me. Okay, I want you to mirror me, so I'm going to move my head. I'm going to move my head and just hold that position, and gently come back to the centre. Look up to the ceiling, and back to looking straight ahead, and out to the opposite side. And back into the middle, dropping your chin down to your chest. And back to looking straight ahead. Okay, again mirroring me. I think it's out to your left as I look at the screen. Okay, coming back to the centre, all the way across. And back we come. We're going to go up to the ceiling, and back to looking straight ahead, finishing with our chin down to our chest, with a good rotation of your head. One way, back round the other, and 3 or 4 good rolls forward with the shoulders and backwards. And that, my friends, is your warm up this evening. Put the lid back on the water before I knock it off. Okay, let's go back in. Okay folks, so let's have a little look. Depends what you've commented on, Neil. You've come on to the live one, okay. Alright Nadine, I hope you're well. So we've got 3 viewers, 2 comments. Right. So, this is what we're going to be doing, and like I said, less time tonight. Okay, so you've got the squats, the leg alphabet. We are going to stand on one leg. We're going to fill in with some side bends, a wall slide, hip out, Again, some lower back strengthening. Sitting and standing. Hip back. And finish with my favourite, leaning backwards. So 45 seconds, 18 seconds in between to shuffle yourselves around if you need to. Okay. Right. So you don't need a chair, so if you can move your chair out of the way. Okay, the timer is off and running. Hands on your hips.
3, 2, 1, go.
Lower yourself down and come back up. Focusing on the control on the way down and then push back up. Down we go. And back up we come. And down. And up we come. Slowly down. 10 seconds to go.
Three, 2, 1.
Okay,
Rest.
you're going to need the chair for this one. So into the chair, sitting forward. Drawing the numbers from your hip.
Mark.
Okay, so locking the knee. Straight leg.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Go.
There you go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a circle
Mark.
for 10. So that's halfway through. Might not get them all done tonight because of time. Okay, I'm coming up to 4, 5. So don't rush them. 6, 7,
3, 2,
8.
1. Rest.
Okay, we are standing on one leg. So 5 or 6 seconds. I'm going to move the chair. So if you need to create some space,
Mark.
create yourself some space. Use the wall. Use your worktop.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Okay, you count your seconds. I'm going to go for 8. And then I'm just going to change on each one. Bringing the knee up to hip height if you can. Changing again.
Mark.
And again. And again. Last change for me, and then we're coming up to the end of this one.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Okay, filler in here, we're going to do side bends. So again, if you've got any problems with your shoulders, if you can't get into that position,
Mark.
just do those. Let's get you back in a bit.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Okay, so over we go and hold. And back up and over. Up we come. Over we go. And as I say every week as I turn to the side, it's important that we keep the
Mark.
upright position. So we stretch in the right place, so up we come. Over, we don't want to be going over like that, so we're not trying to touch our toes. And up we come. Over we go.
3,
And
2,
we're resting
1.
there, folks.
Rest.
Okay, we've got the wall slide coming up next. So in the past I've used the fridge freezer. I've got a bit more room here so I can use the wall.
Mark.
So back flat against it. Feet just off.
3, 2, 1.
I'm going to go down.
Go.
And push back up. So you can see my upper body going down the wall. Never have your hands on your hips or across your chest. Just down. And push back up. Round up.
Mark.
And down we come. It's really important that we keep our back flat. See, a lot of people do that. That's not what we were trying to do. Okay, back flat against the wall. Working the knees, working the hips.
3, 2,
Okay,
1.
and
Rest.
into there. Okay, hip out next. So again, I'm going to stand against the work, so I'm going to tip this down a little bit, tilt it down.
Mark. Three, two,
Okay, so as I stand
1.
here,
Go.
okay, out to the side. So I'm using to keep my leg nice and straight, the worktop, or the bar in this instance. We're going to change very
Mark.
shortly. So in that change, you're going to get my best side. Out to the side. Again, pushing and controlling on the way in. Push away.
3,
Slowly back in.
2, 1. Rest.
In there, guys. Okay, lower back strengthening. So we're going to try and look through our legs. We're going to tilt at the hips, bend at
Mark.
the knees. Okay, so I'll show you from the sides first. So we're in this position.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Over. And slowly back up we come. And down we go again. Nice and slow. If you struggle with this, you can do it in the chair. Over we go.
Mark.
And slowly back up. Over we go. Well done. Again, focusing on your breathing. Grab that drink if you need it. Grab that rest if you need it. Round up we come.
3, 2,
Okay, and
1.
rest in there, guys.
Rest.
Okay, so chair's coming back in this time. And we are sitting and standing.
Mark.
So I'm going to get into the chair. Again, we're driving up if we can.
3,
Controlling
2,
on the way down.
1.
So
Go.
back on. Slowly back. Down into the chair. Up I come. Down I go. Making sure the backs of my legs and my bottom sit into it. Back rested. Drive up. And down I come. Under control. Into the
Mark.
chair. Resting. Up I come. Down I go. Lowering slowly. Sitting back into the chair. And up. Down we come. Okay.
3,
Drive up
2,
out of the chair. That's the last
1.
one of those done.
Rest.
Okay, now we've got hip back. So again, I'm going to shift the chair out the way. I'm going to use
Mark.
the end here.
3, 2,
Okay, and this
1.
time
Go.
it's just back and in. And I forgot to mention on the hip out, but if you want to really work the hip, don't put your foot on the floor. If you find the endurance is too much for you, okay, just bring the foot back in. You know you can't see it, but just rest it. Okay. Back up.
Mark.
Maybe if I move down a little bit, possibly you'll be able to see. There you go. Don't want to kick out of the wall. Okay, we should have changed sides now. Okay.
3, 2,
Coming to the end
1.
of this set.
Rest.
Okay, leaning backwards. So we're going to arch our back. Come in a little bit for this one.
Mark.
Okay.
Three,
Ready?
two,
Feet shoulders
one,
width apart.
go.
Arching. Back over. Upper body. And back up we come. And arch that back. And over we come. Got a big retriever here if anybody wants to see him. Murph, come here.
Mark.
Come here then. I know you can't, you're a bit stuck, aren't you? Over we go. I was laying down at the door now. Up we come. Over we go. And back. Let me know how you're all feeling,
Three,
folks.
two,
Yeah?
one.
Okay,
Done.
and we're resting there. Okay, that's your first set of 10 done. Okay, I'm sure there's a few of you with a bit of a dab on. Murph, you come in here. Come and say hello to everybody. Come here. Come here. Here he is, look, come here. Come back over here. He's been for a wash today as well. Let me just not fall over him. Here, look. Who's on here, look. Who's this here? Eh? Nice and soft, aren't you? Yeah, and you smell gorgeous. Okay, folks, right. That's the dog viewing out of the way. Hey up, mate. Good boy. He'll hang around now like a bad smell, I would imagine. Okay, so reset the timer. Okay. We've got to put the laminates in order for the next round. Okay, but just grab yourself a good break. Let's have a little look. If anyone else has joined us. How dare you leave 15 minutes early, Nadine? That's scandalous. You didn't need to tell me, to be fair. I wouldn't know if you'd gone anyway. Yeah, he's a big dog. A very, very big dog. So listen, we've got a couple more minutes. Okay, we're not going to rush through this tonight. So grab yourself a drink. Keep yourself moving. Okay, I'm going to put these laminates together and probably give us, another couple of minutes just to gather ourselves, get yourself a drink, get to the door, get some air, and we'll be back. We'll do a set of backs, which will probably take us till about 20 to, so I think 40 minutes. I'll think end of 35 minutes tonight with the time that we've done is enough on a incredibly warm day and an incredibly warm week. Okay, so I'm just looking out for you guys. So enjoy the little bit of break we've got. I'm going to try. We've got 28 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. I aim to be back to you by the time we get to 30 minutes. Okay, so I'll see you all very, very shortly. You'll hear me pottering around in the background anyway, sorting these laminates out. Right, folks, I'm going to come back into the screen. Just scare anybody. Okay. So, let's have a look. The back's a lot better, Denise, thank you. You didn't ask me today when I saw you. But you were flagging a little bit today, weren't you, love? Because it was very, very hot this afternoon at Silsden. But the back, I think, masked by painkillers, but certainly a lot better. Eased up on the painkillers, And I think I'd mentioned last week that I did on the bank holiday Monday have that horrible little flare up where I could hardly walk, and thankfully, touch wood, hasn't seemed to be in any issues since, but who knows. So I'll just press something on washing machine, and I didn't really want to, so turn it off. Okay, alright, we're going to do pelvis rotations. We're going to go, there's a big shiny, I'm just going to pull this blind down, folks, so it's doing my nappering. Some right light. I'm hoping that rectifies the matter. Just for now. Let's have a look. Start again, eh? So, that's better, innit? Pelvis rotations. Lower back strengthening. Rotations, okay, what we didn't do in the warm-up. Side bends, we've done those already, but without, we did it in the warm-up, and we did a filler in, actually in knees and hips. Press up against the wall, or the worktop as I sometimes have to. Hip out or hip back, entirely up to you. Or you can do the alphabet with your shoulders. I'm going to do the alphabet with the shoulders on hip out. Okay, we're going to do some lower back strengthening. We're going to do some sit to stand, and again tonight you can choose either or, as we normally do. This is the harder version where you don't actually get to sit down in the chair. We're going to do some upper body strengthening, and we're going to finish off, okay, with I suppose it's my float, my boat movement. So the timer is set, folks. Okay, I'm just going to take my glasses off. So if you're ready to go, we're now on 32 minutes into the session. Okay, we've probably got another 10 minutes. We'll finish off with to see if there's any more comments there, or even any more people, and then I'll let you get on and enjoy the rest of the evening, and hopefully sort of cooling yourselves down with fans and fresh airs and doors open. Okay, so I'm going to put the chair out of the way. And we're going to set the timer going. So it's hands on your hips. Let's move back a bit.
3, 2,
Okay.
1,
And
go.
around. Okay, so circles, rotations, whatever you want to call them, but randomly changing direction. Don't do 5 one way and 5 the other. Just keep it as random as just changing your mind. So you could do 1 and change, okay? Big rotations if you can, or generous rotations if you can. That's halfway through again. You hear the mark sound. Okay, you're coming up to 5 seconds left, folks.
3, 2,
Okay.
1, rest.
Lower back strengthening. So we're going to sit in the chair this time. Okay.
Mark.
And again, just pull this down a touch.
3,
I'll move it
2,
back.
1,
So from
go.
the chair position, seated, it's just over. As best you can. Back up to a nice straight back. Over I go.
Mark.
Okay, nice and steady. And up. Again, nice and slow, nice and deliberate. Coming up with 5 to go.
3, 2,
Okay, we're
1,
gonna stop there. What
rest.
next? We've got our rotations. Okay, so move the chair. Okay, a bit more space this time. Not chop me head
Mark.
off on the screen.
3, 2, 1,
So hands across.
go.
Just going to go out, hold the stretch, come back to the centre, go out to the other side, and coming back into centre, and back out to the other side, and back we come.
Mark.
Again, nice and easy at your pace. Okay, if you're a little bit behind me or even a little bit in front, don't worry about it. Okay, back in we come. Round we go.
3,
Back in.
2, 1.
And rest.
Rest.
There, guys. Okay, we've got side bends coming up next, so we're going to go over. We've done this in the knees and hips. The easier version
Mark.
is that one if you struggle shoulder wise. Okay.
3, 2, 1,
So,
go.
over and holding, back up to upright, over the other side, and back up to upright, over, and back up we come, over we go.
Mark.
Okay, that says halfway through this 45 seconds. And up we come. And we're going over. And back up.
3, 2, 1, rest.
And we're resting there. Okay, we've got to push up against the wall. So just a comfortable position off
Mark.
the wall, hands against the wall. Okay, and you're going to lower yourself down.
3,
Push yourself
2,
back. So slowly
1,
lowering,
go.
drive away. Down we go. And push away. And down. And back up we come. Down we go. And push away, folks. Well done. Again, controlling
Mark.
and pushing away. So slowly managing that weight going forward to the wall and then a drive back through the shoulders. Slowly down, drive back. And again.
3, 2, 1,
Okay, and
rest.
in there. Okay, so hip out. Okay, I'm going to do the alphabet with my arms, so you can do hip out, hip back.
Mark.
If you want to do a floaty boat exercise, then you can do. Okay.
3,
Stand.
2, 1,
Go this way.
go.
Okay. I'm just going to go 1, 2. Trying to keep the arm nice and level. 3, 4. If you've got to be a little bit lower, that's fair enough. And a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Mark.
Okay, and then what I'm going to do, straighten the other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
3, 2, 1,
and an 8.
rest.
Okay, we're resting there, guys. Okay, we're now into the stood up version of the lower back. If you want to take the seat again, you can do. So you can do
Mark.
it seated or you can do it stood up. This is the one where you're trying to look through your legs.
3,
Okay,
2, 1, go.
so here I am. Over I go. And back up we come. And over. And up we come. So nice and slow, nice and methodical.
Mark.
Good pace. Pacing is important. And up. And up we come again.
3, 2,
and we're resting
1,
there.
rest.
Okay, I'm going to bring the chair back in. We're going to be doing sit to stand. Okay, this is the harder version
Mark.
if you want to do it. I'm going to do the harder version.
3, 2, 1, go.
So from standing position, down, shorts touch, and up I come, but lowering, slowly, drive up, slowly, and drive it up. Here we go. And back up.
Mark.
And down. And up. Controlling that movement. Squeeze one more in.
3, 2,
And up.
1.
Well done.
Rest.
Okay, upper body strengthening. So this is our sort of, as some people describe it, ski Sunday.
Mark.
What we're going to do the 3 in 1. So we're going to go elbows to the ceiling. So from the starting position,
3, 2, 1.
as my
Go.
elbows go up, my knees and my hips come down, and then I come back up. Up I come. And back. Up I come. And back again. Again. Nice and easy. Up we come.
Mark.
And that's halfway through. Got one to do after this, folks. Up we come. And keep working. Down we go. Up with the arms. And again. One to do.
3, 2, 1.
And resting.
Rest.
Okay. Final movement. Hands on your hips, gonna arch
Mark.
back. Okay, get ready for the time at the kick in.
3, 2, 1.
Arch
Go.
back. And back up to upright. Over. Feeling the stretch in the backs of the legs and in your bum. Okay, and the glutes, as we call them. Up. And over.
Mark.
Control. And back up we come. And the arch. And back. Over we go. And up we come.
3, 2, 1. Done.
Okay, folks. Blimey. It's a bit warm, isn't it? The door shut as well while I was doing this. I thought dog had gone out as well. But maybe he has, maybe he hasn't, I'm not sure. Okay, guys. Well done tonight. I hope you're all okay with that. What have we done? Thick end of 40 minutes there with my chattering at the start and in between. Okay, so well done for you all if you managed to get through that. As hello, Pauline. Oh, thank you, Denise. Well, you know the reasons why I'm here, because I've got Olivia here at the moment. And Pauline, you've obviously finished looking out the window and decided to join us. So thank you for that. But good, and I will hopefully see you on Thursday. So I hope that's been okay for you. Again, I do tend to, when it's really, really warm, scale things back. Okay, it's important. Like I say to everybody, I don't know what you've been up to, whether you've been in. Some people have been in the garden with a few jaded people at Haworth today. Although I know 9 of you, I think, went to bless Rita's funeral, which were lovely. And interesting to hear about her history and how she wrote her own eulogy, and it does make me think, you know. And we were laughing today because apparently Rita and most of you on here actually will know, because Anne and Neil and Denise, I told you today that Rita was a spy, and I believe, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Neil and Anne, that she was in a choir that travelled Europe, and she used to feed back information. I got the choir bit. I'm not sure I've actually got that right in the right order, and it does make me wonder sometimes that, you know, and maybe it's the time at Haworth because I have to dash off to Silsden, but having that chance to speak to people and find a little bit more out about them, we would have known a bit more about Rita, and I could probably have sat there for an whole hour and not done any movements and just listened to her telling stories of what she got up to, and she was probably looking at her and blessed the size of her, as we knew her, probably the most unassuming, which is good really, spy that you could get, because you would have never guessed in a month of Sundays that she were a spy, but God rest you, Rita, and just goes to show how well she was thought of at our group. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Let's see if there's any more comments. Travelled all over the world, Andy, in the Cold War. Yeah. But was she, Neil and Anne, was it a choir that travelled all over the world? I can't remember the conversation. I heard choir, so I'm sort of resonating to what I've heard, but I could be totally wrong because I listen to all sorts of conversations when I'm with you guys. But listen, thank you so much for joining me tonight on a very hot night where you could be sat out in your garden cooling down. It's now time to go and catch up on whatever you've Sky Plused or whatever you've recorded in the last hour, unless you're coming to join me after you've watched whatever it is you wanted to watch, Pauline. So listen, have a good evening. I will see pretty much most of you before next Tuesday, so look forward to seeing you, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.
I'm not sure